John Elway. The name alone evokes images of improbable comebacks, a cannon arm, and 2 Super Bowl victories as the Denver Broncos' iconic quarterback. For a generation, he defined what it meant to be a Bronco. But after retiring, few could have predicted his second act, a return to the very organization he symbolized, not under center, but in the challenging, often unforgiving world of NFL executive management. This wasn't merely a symbolic appointment, it was a profound transformation that would test his leadership and strategic acumen in an entirely new arena, aiming to build a dynasty from the front office. In 2011, Elway rejoined the Broncos as executive vice president of football operations. The move was met with both excitement and skepticism. His playing career was unparalleled, but general management demanded a different skill set: shrewd negotiation, player evaluation, strategic planning, and the ability to build a cohesive team not just on the field, but within the entire organization. This marked the beginning of his post-playing career transformation, a journey from executing plays to orchestrating an entire franchise's destiny. He faced the monumental task of restoring a once-proud franchise to championship contention. Elway's early tenure was a period of intense learning. While his competitive spirit remained, the nuances of salary cap management, scouting networks, and the intricate dance of free agency were new territories. He immersed himself, observing, questioning, and slowly, decisively, putting his stamp on the organization. His background as a player offered a unique perspective, understanding the locker room dynamics and player mindset from a personal standpoint. This invaluable insight would become a cornerstone of his general management approach, blending his playing instincts with strategic business principles. Central to Elway's vision was a clear drafting strategy. He prioritized not just talent, but specific character traits, competitiveness, resilience, and a love for the game. He believed that while physical gifts could be honed, a player's intrinsic desire to win and overcome adversity was unteachable. This philosophy aimed to build a roster not just of skilled athletes, but of mentally tough individuals who would elevate the entire team. He sought players who embodied the Bronco way, a commitment to excellence and a refusal to yield, much like he demonstrated on the field. The greatest inflection point in Elway's executive career came in 2012 with the unprecedented availability of Peyton Manning. This was a high-stakes decision that defined his general management approach. Manning was coming off multiple neck surgeries, his future uncertain. But Elway, a fellow legendary quarterback, saw an opportunity others might have overlooked. He understood Manning's drive, his intelligence, and his unparalleled ability to elevate an offense. Signing Manning was a bold, all-in move, demonstrating Elway's willingness to take calculated risks for immediate championship contention. With Manning in place, the Super Bowl 50 championship blueprint truly began to take shape. Elway systematically surrounded his star quarterback with talent, both through strategic free agency acquisitions and astute drafting. Wide receivers, offensive linemen, and defensive pieces were added with precision, each player chosen to complement Manning's style and maximize the team's potential. This period showcased Elway's holistic approach to team building, understanding that a single superstar, no matter how great, needed a strong supporting cast to achieve ultimate success. The focus was now squarely on immediate contention. Even before Manning arrived, Elway made a foundational draft pick in 2011, Von Miller. This selection epitomized his drafting strategy, targeting elite talent with explosive playmaking ability and an unyielding motor. Miller became the defensive anchor, a disruptive force capable of changing games single-handedly. His development under Elway's front office proved that while big-name free agents brought immediate impact, sustained success relied on cultivating homegrown talent. Miller was a testament to Elway's ability to identify and invest in long-term cornerstones for the franchise. The championship blueprint for Super Bowl 50 was a masterful blend of veteran leadership and dominant defense. While Manning spearheaded the offense, Elway's strategic vision also ensured a ferocious defensive unit was assembled. Players like DeMarcus were brought in to complement Miller, creating a pass-rushing nightmare for opposing teams. This wasn't merely acquiring stars, it was about assembling complementary pieces that fit a specific scheme and culture. The vision was clear: leverage an elite defense to support an aging, but still brilliant, quarterback to win a championship. Executive leadership often involves difficult decisions, none more so than with coaching staff. Elway demonstrated his pragmatic approach by making pivotal coaching changes when necessary to align with his championship blueprint. Bringing in Gary Kubiak, a former Broncos player and offensive coordinator, and pairing him with defensive coordinator Wade Phillips, was a stroke of genius. Kubiak understood the Broncos' culture, and Phillips provided the defensive mastermind needed to elevate the unit. These personnel decisions were critical, illustrating Elway's willingness to adapt and refine his strategy to achieve his ultimate goal. The 2015 season was a testament to Elway's executive vision. The Broncos navigated a challenging season, overcoming injuries and offensive inconsistencies, largely on the back of their historically dominant defense. Every strategic decision, from drafting to free agency to coaching appointments, converged to create a team perfectly calibrated for a championship run. The tension built with each playoff victory, a clear demonstration that the blueprint crafted in the front office was coming to fruition on the biggest stage. It was a season that validated Elway's strategic direction. Super Bowl 50 marked the crowning achievement of John Elway's executive career. The Broncos' decisive victory over the Carolina Panthers, fueled by a relentless defense and key offensive plays, cemented his legacy not just as a Hall of Fame quarterback, but as a championship-winning general manager. The image of Elway, once the field general, now celebrating in the owner's box, symbolized the completion of his post-playing career transformation. He had built a team, drafted its cornerstones, and orchestrated a championship blueprint, proving his Midas touch extended far beyond the playing field. Following Super Bowl 50, Elway's executive role continued to evolve. Peyton Manning's retirement ushered in a new era, presenting fresh challenges in quarterback evaluation and roster construction. The immediate priority shifted from supporting a veteran superstar to identifying and developing the next generation of Broncos talent. This period tested Elway's ability to maintain success without a generational quarterback, forcing him to refine his drafting strategy and general management approach to ensure sustained competitiveness in the league. It was a true test of his long-term vision. Without Manning, Elway's drafting strategy saw an emphasis on building a strong foundation across all positions. He continued to prioritize character and athleticism, but with an added focus on finding scheme-versatile players who could adapt to different coaching philosophies. The goal was to build a robust roster that could win through various avenues, rather than being solely reliant on a singular offensive superstar. This showcased a more patient, developmental approach, balancing immediate needs with long-term roster health and sustainability within the organization's broader vision. Elway's leadership philosophy as an executive became well-defined, a blend of competitive fire, strategic patience, and an unwavering commitment to the Broncos organization. He empowered his staff, fostered a culture of accountability, and consistently communicated a vision of sustained excellence. His experience as a player gave him credibility in the locker room, while his business acumen guided the front office. This dual perspective allowed him to bridge the gap between football operations and the broader organizational goals, creating a unified and driven entity. In his role as executive vice president, Elway's influence extended beyond just player personnel. He became a key figure in shaping the Broncos' overall direction, including facility upgrades, community engagement, and brand identity. His leadership philosophy permeated every level of the organization, ensuring that the legacy of success he built as a player was mirrored in the team's operational excellence. This expanded role solidified his position as a true franchise architect, responsible for much more than just the 53-man roster, impacting the entire Denver Broncos ecosystem. John Elway's journey from Hall of Fame quarterback to championship-winning executive is a rare feat in professional sports. He defied the conventional wisdom that great players don't always translate into great managers. His strategic foresight, willingness to take calculated risks, and an unwavering commitment to building winning teams propelled the Broncos to another Super Bowl title. This dual legacy, on-field heroics and front-office mastery, places him in an elite category, showcasing an individual whose impact on the Denver Broncos spans generations and roles. The Elway effect in Denver is profound.
It's the belief that with John Elway involved, success is not just hoped for, but expected.
His transformation from a field general to a front office visionary demonstrates a remarkable adaptability and a relentless pursuit of excellence. From his drafting strategy, exemplified by picks like Von Miller, to the all-in Super Bowl 50 blueprint centered around Peyton Manning, Elway proved his leadership transcended the uniform.
His legacy as an executive is etched in the franchise's history, a testament to his enduring impact on the Denver Broncos. Ultimately, John Elway's executive career offers compelling lessons in leadership.
It's about understanding the game from every angle, taking decisive action, and inspiring a collective vision. His blueprint for Super Bowl 50 wasn't just about winning a single game, it was about building a culture of success through meticulous planning, strategic player acquisition, and bold decision-making. His journey serves as a powerful reminder that true leadership, whether on the field or in the front office, is about transforming potential into triumph. Elway redefined his legacy, proving his greatness was not confined to Sundays. John Elway's tenure as a Denver Broncos executive, culminating in the Super Bowl 50 championship, stands as a testament to his unparalleled ability to lead and innovate. His transformation from an on-field hero to an off-field architect showcases a rare blend of football wisdom and strategic prowess. He built a winning culture, drafted future stars, and made the tough decisions required to reach the pinnacle of the NFL. His story is not just about a second career, but about an enduring impact that forever reshaped the Denver Broncos franchise and solidified his place among the game's all-time greats, in any capacity.